What up, guys? Today we're checking out Sennheiser and one of their new earbuds. These are the Sport True Wireless earbuds from Sennheiser. We're going to jump right in. You can see the packaging here. Sport True Wireless. You can see the little bits of water on these. These are geared for people that are active. These are IP54 sweat and water resistant, so feel free to sweat all day in these, work out, and do whatever you want. The packaging on here, very nice, very clean. Picture of them on the front. We turn it over. It does tell us a little bit about them. On the sides, a little bit about them too, but we'll get into the specs in a few. Now, the earbuds are right here, but the packaging, I got to show you the packaging if it is nice, and Sennheiser is doing it very nice here. So, do get a little picture of some people working out. This is what these are geared for, and these are who these are meant for. And you can see we do have the app here available on iOS and Android devices. Now the typical paperwork, of course. Inside of here, we are going to get USB-C to USB-A to charge this up, and we also get a little lanyard here because on the side of the case, we do have a little loop here for the lanyard. You can carry these on your wrist, do whatever you want. Now, we get some extra silicone tips here. We do have two different types of tips, and we'll go over these. Once we go inside of the app, I'll explain what the difference is with these silicone tips. And we also get some ear fins. Now, there are ear fins already pre-installed on our earbuds, so that's why they are still in here, and these do work very well. I'm very happy that these are included. And then, of course, just some more paperwork, typical paperwork here. Do you guys ever read paperwork? I don't read paperwork. I don't care. We'll figure it out on our own, right? Now, before we continue with the rest of the video, guys, hit that like button, give me a sub, and ring that bell and stay up to date with every time I drop a new video. Now, the earbuds, let's take a look at the Sennheiser Sport. You can see these are very reminiscent of some of their older earbuds. A little bulky, but the ear fins help tremendously with keeping these inside of your ear. Now, the branding on the top, we do have the loop here for the lanyard. On the back, we do have, this is a little enclosed thing for the water resistance on here. Don't submerge these though. Now, USB Type-C on the back to charge this up. Now, these are not wireless charging compatible, so just keep that in mind. Price on these guys, $129.95, and the rest of the specs on these earbuds: Bluetooth 5.2. They do support SBC, AAC, and aptX for your codecs. 9 hours and about 27 total with the case. Again, no wireless charging. You can use one earbud at a time. IP54 sweat and water resistance. Full app support with touch controls inside of the app. Not only are there touch controls inside of the app, you do have an EQ, you do have some presets that we're going to take a look at once I show you the app. And these also do have 7mm dynamic drivers. Now, the actual earbuds on here, I do want to show you one more time because we do have the ear fins on there, and it is a rubber ear fin. And again, you can remove them and put different ones on, but they do work very well. When you put these in your ear, they actually kind of snap in place with that ear fin, and these do not move, right? So they're not the smallest earbud, but they do not move at all because of those ear fins. So if you get the right silicone tip to give you that good seal, and you get the proper ear fin, they snap right in your ear and they don't move at all. It doesn't matter what you're doing, they're not falling out. And they're not the smallest earbuds, so that is saying something. Well done. All right, let's check out the Sennheiser Connect app. Again, available on iOS and Android devices. Picture of the buds. Once you connect, you're going to connect to Bluetooth first and then open up the app, and this is what it will look like. So again, picture of the buds, battery percentages on here, the adaptable acoustics right here. This is what the different silicone tips here are for. So you do have a focused mode and an aware mode inside of the app, and depending on what silicone tips you have on your earbuds, and depending on what situation you are in at the moment will determine which silicone tips you want to wear. So focus mode, if you wear these, you're going to be able to just get engulfed into your music, and you're just going to feel it. The bass is there. We'll talk about the sound quality later, but it's just going to allow you to zone in and zone out with some good quality music. Now, the aware mode kind of mimics an ambient mode. There is no ambient mode or ANC on these earbuds, but the aware mode allows you to get some awareness from your outside surroundings. If you use these silicone tips, it will bring in a little bit of outside noise. You can have conversations without kind of playing with your earbuds at all. And for what it is, I think they did a good job of giving us something that mimics in ambient mode. I like it. I think what they did here was pretty smart and unique and different. I haven't seen it before on any earbuds. And overall, I think it does a good job. Now, your connections, that is exactly what it says it is. It's going to just tell you what you are connected to. Now, again, we do have the EQs in here. So we do have a 3-band preset or a 3-band EQ, and we also have presets up here: rock, pop, dance, hip hop, classical, and movie. And we also have on the bottom here podcast. If you want to focus on speech and voices, you can turn that on, and that will actually disable the EQ, and it will just focus on voices. And these earbuds do a fantastic job and are very good at being customized with the EQ. I think they just sound fantastic if you EQ these correctly. Now, touch controls, you can go in and fully customize your touch controls. So the left and the right, I love how they have it out of the box. I actually did not change a thing. So left and the right earbud, tap once, play and pause. 2 taps, next track and previous track. Your voice assistant is 3 taps. And then, of course, your volume up and volume down is touch and hold. And it works very well. And as a matter of fact, when you're using the volume, you don't have to keep tapping to lower or raise the volume. If you just hold it down, it will lower all the way to the bottom or raise all the way to the top. So I do like that very much. And then we have side tone. Side tone, if you are, it's going to allow you to hear your voice when talking. If you're on a phone call or something, you're going to be able to hear your voice. You can turn it off, have it on max or minimum. And I like that. It's pretty cool. Now, settings, if we click on settings, you can check your firmware. If you buy these, you are going to have a firmware update. You can auto power these off. Again, I think this is a feature. I've talked about this in videos before. I love this feature because I always forget to turn my earbuds off, and I think it's just very important. Tone and voice prompts. Your codec on here, if you're playing audio on here, it will tell you what codec you are using. And again, these are SBC, AAC, and aptX compatible. And you could factory reset in here, and you can go in and shut all this stuff off if you really wanted to. So if you hit discover, it just takes you to a bunch of different kind of things you can read about. But overall, the Smart Control app, again, available on Android devices and iOS devices, works very well. All right, guys, the latency on these earbuds, YouTube, Netflix, whatever it is, Amazon Prime, I haven't really had any delay between audio and video. Now, gaming on these earbuds, light gaming, you're good. No worries. Heavier gaming, some of the more intense games. Now, the biggest game that I play on this phone, and it is rare, is Call of Duty. And on Call of Duty, it runs fine. Every now and then a slight delay, but it's barely noticeable, and it's not going to take away from your gaming experience. All right, guys, so volume and sound quality on the Sennheiser earbuds. These things get loud enough. You guys know how I like my music. I like to turn it up, dial it back, find that sweet spot, and we are good to go. And these, I can do just that. I turn it up all the way, dial it back to about 80%, and I'm good to go with these earbuds. More than enough volume for me, and I don't think anyone will have an issue. Now, the sound quality on these earbuds, again, these are fully customizable with presets, with an EQ, so you can kind of make these sound basically any way you want, and they do a very good job. Again, there is some bass on here. If you are in the focus mode and you have the correct silicone tips in, the bass on here is excellent. It's punchy, it's clean, it hits, it goes away, it doesn't linger or muddy up anything. I love the bass on here. Now, the bass does drastically change if you have the other silicone tips in and you go into aware mode. There is a big difference. And now, if you want a little less bass, you can go into the presets on here in the EQ, and you can literally change it up and EQ it any way you want. Now, the mids on here have lots of life. They're very clean, and I do like it. Good detail on the mids. And again, these EQ very well. So if you were to bring the mids up, you can literally hear them become a little more full and a little more detailed and really stand out if that's what you like with your music. So I think they did a really good job. And these are great working hand in hand with the EQ. Very EQable pair of earbuds here. And the highs on here, very detailed, very clean. Again, you can bring them up if you want them to be a little brighter. You can do that inside of the app. And overall, these just sound excellent, excellent when it comes to the sound quality on the Sennheiser Sport True Wireless earbuds. All right, guys, the mic's on these earbuds. So I do have side tone turned on so I can hear my own voice. But let me know what you think of the microphone quality on the Sennheiser Sport earbuds. All right, guys, look, the Sport earbuds, $129.99 is the price. Are they worth it? Absolutely. Sound quality alone, these things are really, really good. We get that signature Sennheiser sound, but it gets better than that because we can EQ it, and these things handle the EQ very well. And overall, there's a solid pair of earbuds. Again, these are going to be geared for the people that work out, people that are active. Sweat resistant, feel free to work out, run, do whatever you want, sweat in them as much as you want. They are going to be good. One thing I do love, the ear fins on here are fantastic. They are perfect in my opinion. Now, these earbuds are not perfect, completely. They are a little bulky, just like the rest of the CX line. They're a little bulky earbuds. So if you have small ears, the fit might be a problem. But what we're getting here at this price point, really good job here. I think they are definitely worth the price. The sound quality is fantastic. The battery life on here is good. I like that we have the app, which is great, right? Fully customizable touch controls, fully customizable EQ with presets. Let me know what you guys think of the microphones. Overall, just a solid pair. Another solid pair in the Sennheiser lineup. They just got good earbuds, plain and simple. And shout out to Sennheiser for sending these out to review, but not paid for. You guys will see this before they do, and they did not tell me to say anything or ask me to say anything. It just is what it is, guys. These are just a good pair of earbuds at a fair price. $129.99 is a good price for these earbuds. But that's it, guys. I'll be back soon. Hit that like button, drop a sub, and let me know what you think of these earbuds. Peace.